question is based on a topic called power rule. And this is the question. If y is equal to this, find dy dx. Now, how do you do a question like this? Now, for me to do a question like this, what I will do is that I'm going to find a way to make this expression look like this one here, ax to the power n. Now, how will I do that? So let me write the question out first, okay? Y is equal to what? 3 all over third root of what? X squared. Do you know what my goal? My goal is that I want to make this expression become something like this, axn. So once this expression can become something like this, it will be easy for me to use what? Power rule. Now, for me to do that successfully, I'm going to use what is called the law of indices. Now, how do I use the law of indices? Let me explain. Watch. Do you actually know that this question, I can do something to it? I can say, okay, y is equal to 3 times 1 all over third root. Can you see? Of what? X squared. Do you agree with this? Okay, that's good. Now, since you agree with this, the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to turn this expression to 3 times. Now, this time around, this will become 1 over. Now, in mathematics, your root is allowed to become a power. Your root can become a power. So this will give me 2. But because the root is coming to become a power, what you will do is that you will divide by that root. Do you understand? So when this root is coming to become a power, you divide by that root. So that will give you over 3. So it's not coming as 3, it's coming to divide by 3. So you have this, okay? All right. So from here now, we can do another thing. Watch me. I can write this one as 3. Now, in the law of indices, when you have 1 over something, you are allowed to write it as this, then negative power. Do you understand? So I have successfully turned the question to what? This. Remember, the original question was this. Now I've turned it to this. So now I can say confidently that it looks like this expression. So now I can use the what? The power rule. Now, how do I use the power rule? Let me bring another paper, okay? Now, how do I use the power rule? That's the question now. So for me to use the power rule, I'm going to just write the y dx, okay? Now, according to the power rule, what you do is that the power here comes down. But it's coming down to multiply. So what do? You're going to write it here in the brackets. Why? Because it's coming down to multiply. Do you understand? Then you can write your expression back. You can write the expression back. But this time around, you have to do one more thing. And that one more thing is that you're going to subtract 1. Okay? You subtract 1. So you remove 1 from this. Do you understand? So now, let me finish it. You agree with me that 3 can cancel 3. So what I have is minus 2x. Now, when you do this one very well, you're going to get minus 5 over 3. And this is the final answer. Okay? All right. But if in the note or textbook, the answer is not this, then you can also rewrite the expression this way. And you're good to go. That's all. That's everything. Now, I also want you to know something, that if you don't want the answer to be like this, in some textbooks, they can change the expression to minus 2 over. Then this x raised to the power 3, they can write it as x raised to the power 5. But this over 3, they can remove it. This over 3, they can remove it, okay? And they can turn it to what's called a root, like this. It's the same thing. So thank you and bye.